What's up, guys? It's Wero. Today we got Unknown locked in. And if you don't know who he is, you get to learn today. My man, what's going on, bro?
What's up, boss man?
So, yeah, I appreciate you doing the interview, man.
No problem.
Got a couple people in the chat already. Yeah, we love us some Bricks, man. You know who Bricks is? He was out there in the OG yard with us when we fought. He's dope, man. So yeah, you driving right now? You driving to work?
Yeah, driving to work.
Okay. How much time you got?
I got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Okay. So let's start it from the beginning. Where are you born? Where were you raised at?
Jackson, Mississippi, half my life.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
How long is that? How long were you there for?
Probably to 8th grade.
8th grade? Okay.
Yeah.
How was it out there in Mississippi? Because I'm from the South as well.
Nothing out there.
Nothing?
Yeah.
I feel that. Yep, I feel that. Where are you staying at now? Where'd you move to after that?
I moved to Georgia, Stonewall, Georgia. And then I moved to Orlando,
Florida? Okay.
Yeah.
Why all the moving around? Seems like a lot of moving for most people.
No, I was in middle school and high school, so I ain't had no option.
Okay. Well, just your parents, they moved for work? What happened there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had a choice, I'd be in Texas right now.
Right? Why Texas?
I love it. Big Longhorn fan.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I've driven through Texas a bunch of times. I got people from Texas. I've never been a fan of Texas. I think it's because I just drove through it for 15 hours.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I feel you. So you say you're from Orlando. When did you first start getting into martial arts?
I'll probably say the first time I fought in OG yard, which probably was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. So who was your first fight? Because I found some of your fights. I know I didn't find all of them, but we got Abe Madrazo.
Yeah.
They look like the oldest ones.
Yeah. Honest Abe and Madrazo.
Okay. Who was your first?
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe. And you didn't train at all before that fight? Did you not even get into martial arts at all? You just jumped in there and started fighting? Okay.
I was big on wrestling, but I ain't never pursued it because my high school didn't have wrestling.
Yeah. How did you hear about Streetbeefs to get into that?
A friend of mine's what was his fight name? Oh, Dread God.
Dre God or Dread God?
Dread God.
Dread God. So you a reference, huh? Yeah.
He actually fought what's his name? He fights out there with you. He's a boxer. I think it's something Willie. He's a boxer.
Chili Willie?
No.
No.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, Trill Will.
No.
Nope.
Oh, is it Big Daddy Williams? It's something like that.
Oh, Big Daddy William. Yeah,
him. Yeah, he fought
Big
him.
Daddy William. Oh, okay. Big Daddy William. He OG too, man. Both of y'all go back a while.
Yeah.
So that's 2 years ago. That being 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah, so 2 years ago.
Didn't train a lick. You heard about Streetbeefs from Big Daddy William. Are you guys cool? You guys know each other? You go back?
Oh no. No, Dread God is my friend.
Oh, Dread God, sorry.
Yeah, he fought Big Daddy William. But I didn't know about it until he said he was traveling up there for a fight. And he asked me did I want to go.
Mm-hmm. No
so I wasn't planning on fighting until I actually went up there.
No shit. So were they just like, you fighting? And you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, they actually were fighting. He was like, you do it. And I was like, I'm going to just give it a shot.
That's dope. That's super dope. What's up, man? So when you go up there for your first fight, but you didn't even know you was fighting. You just kind of show up and they talk to you. Who was the organizer of this event? Was Face there? Did you get to meet everybody and get a feel for Streetbeefs as a whole, or was it?
Yeah. Face was there. Everyone was there. It was
okay.
Matter of fact, during the winter, like 40 degrees, which I didn't expect.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I feel that. Yeah, when I went up to Washington, it was like 30 degrees. I'll never fight in that kind of cold again, man.
Oh, you talking about the scrapyard?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's why I haven't fought there yet. Because of the weather.
Yeah, well, we invading in May, and it should be. I mean, it'll be probably a little chilly. probably 60 degrees, something like that, but it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
So you go up there for your first fight, and then obviously you enjoy it. You and Honest Abe throw it down. How did you jump balls deep into Street Beefs, or was it a little while? Because I see another fight 2 years ago and then a year ago. So it looks like there was some time taken off, or was there?
No, I don't think. No, there was no time taken off.
No?
I think that's when they ended up deleting some of the fights.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah. But after the first fight, I wanted to fly up every chance I could.
Okay, and how'd that go? As far as you were notorious for not training, you just jump in there and smash dudes. Like I've seen you fight in person several times now, and it's impressive for somebody who just doesn't train, who just likes to scrap.
Yeah, it has the pros and cons. Like I'm doing what I do without training, but I keep hearing with training, I'll be a whole different type of monster.
So why don't you?
Work. I could do it with just my mind so set on working. So
yeah,
I just have to get out of the mindset of working and actually going to training.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I don't train either, and it's just because I'm really lazy. I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to. So you go for your first fight, and you start running through dude after dude after dude in there. Was it all MMA, boxing? Like, how do you decide who you're going to fight? Because at this point, at a certain point, you became a decent name out there. How do you decide who you're going to fight at this point, or at that point back then as well?
Well, to be honest with you, when I first fought Honest Abe, I was more nervous than anybody. To be honest with you, well, I even told him that I was nervous. But after that fight, it's just anybody wants to fight, I'm gonna take it. I don't care about size. I don't care about the experience. I'm gonna hop in there.
So how do you handle those nerves? Like that first fight, Honest Abe, super nervous. How do you handle those? And you said that's your most nervous you've been. How do you handle your nerves in these situations right now? Because, I mean, how many fights do you have? You got, what, 12, 13 fights?
Oh, no, like 17.
17. Jesus.
Yeah.
Whew. So you honestly are probably, between you and Fair Play, are the two most prolific fighters that Street Beefs honestly has ever seen at this point, I think. I mean, I don't know. Like, what's that? 2 years, 17 fights in 2 years, and he was what, 22 fights in a year? Like, you guys together have a massive record right now.
Yeah, but this year I plan on doing way more.
Way more. I love it. I love to hear it. How do you so do you have to do any steps to mentally prepare for any of these fights? Or do you just show up and just bang out?
I just show up. I'll be nervous every fight, but to be honest with you, all it takes is for someone to hit me.
And they do.
Even when I'm in the cage, before I start, I'm nervous as hell. But when I take that first hit, it's like, okay, now it's ball game.
Yeah. Okay.
But I would say my only issue is that I keep getting told that I no offense to any other, to everyone that I fought, but it's like I take it too easy. It's like I hold back, and maybe it comes from.
Who the fuck is saying that? Because I've seen you fight. You look like you crashing people's faces.
Nah, I'll be holding back.
Yeah,
I'll be holding
really?
back. I'll be thinking of more like they gotta go back home to their families. Like I don't care if I get injured, but it's like I'll be thinking like, okay, they probably got kids. It's like it's just I gotta learn how to flip that switch. I haven't.
Yeah, no shit.
Like Fair Play, when you guys evaded, he flipped that switch. I don't have that switch. I have to find it.
Yeah. That's fascinating. So, do you consciously think about this stuff during your fights? Like consciously think, I don't want to hurt this person too much?
Yeah. If you watch my last fight in Tampa, I forgot his name.
Magic
I hit him with a rib shot, and you could tell it affected him. Like he was holding his ribs, I stepped back.
Huh.
It's like I'm not gonna do any more damage. Like.
Huh. Yeah, you know what? That sentence right there makes me want to go back and watch all your fights again, see if I can see it. Because I cornered you for a fight one time, and I don't know if you remember that when you came out to Vegas and fought in the sandbox and you fought Rain. I cornered you, and you were vicious with those elbows. Like, it didn't look like you was holding back at all.
No.
The ground and pound was on point.
If you watch most of my fights, if you go back most of my fights, like when they're down and I let them stand up, it's like, okay, or the fight I fought, I think his name was like Grizzly, where I was on top of him. You could see that I wasn't hitting him. I was hitting him just to do like a little effect, but I wasn't like trying to hurt all it takes is the wrong hit, and it can mess with someone in the long term.
Yeah. So why is that, do you think? Besides, why do you think you consciously try to not hurt people in a fight?
That's a good question. Oh no, I think it has to do with my daughter. I think that's what it is. Because like, okay, at the end of the day, I gotta go back home to my kid. So it's like, imagine you going back home to your kid, you got a concussion, or you're not able to see out of one eye. It's like, now your kid has to deal with that.
Yeah, I never think about that, honestly, because I've got 2 kids as well. And your daughter's young, isn't she? She's 3 or 4.
Yeah,
3. Yeah. I've seen some of your posts with her on it. She's adorable. So you consciously think about that in a fight. Honestly, that's impressive. If you do, you want to flip that switch, but if you do flip that switch, there's definitely concessions that are going to need to be made there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do you balance out? Because, life, fighting, everything's all about balance. So how do you balance out that conscious decision in there not to hurt somebody with a fight like Iraqi Assassin who's trying to hurt you and who accomplishes that? You know what I mean?
Now that's the fight I want to speak on.
Yeah, I know you do. Let's talk about it.
So let me just break that down to you. So that night, the whole day I worked the 17-hour shift. Left work early, out there 17 hours, hopped straight on the plane, literally drove straight 2 hours from Richmond, and I had maybe 10 minutes to prepare. I was wore out.
Yeah, damn,
so that rematch, I'm waiting on it. I am waiting on it.
Let's see. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I stopped looking at the chat for a minute so I could pay attention to you. But let's look at it because I know Sunshine in here. Sunshine, you hear that? Right here. Oh, you ain't got to apologize, bro. Promote away, homie. Promote away. I'll put you on the screen. So what I don't want to do is take away from the conversation we're having. Let's see. There it is right there. That's what I was looking for. You want that? Let me inbox Iraqi Assassin. So that's and I'm not gonna lie. That right there, that head kick you took is one of the scariest things for fighters. I know guys that are deathly afraid of getting knocked out. Fighters. There are fighters, some of them we're going to interview, that are legitimately afraid to get knocked out. And I think to an extent we all are. But how do you have that happen and then still consciously take it easy on people? That's my question.
I don't know.
Hold on, we lost you. We lost the audio.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I got you now. Nope. Nah, we ain't got you, bro. Try it now. Ooh, hold on. You might have to back out and try that link again, homie. There we go. All right. So let me fix this right there. Let me go through some of these comments then, man. Sorry, it's getting really hard to pay attention to the comments and really get engaged in somebody's story. And I wanted to hear that. Let's see who we got. Okay, yeah. Unknown did fight Duva. It was a great fight. 17. Yeah, definitely. I hear a lot about that. Like everybody loves those reaction videos, man. Everybody does. We're gonna get them into the show. We try to support the fight. Yeah. Let's see. All right.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you back. You are back. I was going through some of these. Yeah, so this is a good comment right here. You can see Iraq and unknown going to a trilogy. I can see that too. I think you have the skill set to beat him. So, but yeah, my question was, how do you have something like that happen? How do you get knocked out and then not like just still hold back, knowing that's what the next guy's trying to do too? Like, how do you balance that out?
I don't know. I don't let it bother me. It doesn't faze me. I'm a tough kid, so it don't bother me.
So you're not even a little bit scared of having that happen again?
No.
That's real as shit right there. I love it. That's dope. Yeah, that's nuts. Because like bad news dropped me, and I'm gonna do everything I can to keep that from happening again. Like it doesn't scare me, but I'm definitely like that switch is gonna be flipped. I'm not letting up on anybody for fear that happen again. So that's still impressive that you can see it as just a sport and not want to hurt somebody like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's fast forward. It looks like Sunshine's working on that rematch for you, man. Yep. Yes, she is right there.
That number name
Iraqi Assassin just texted me back, and yes, let me find out a date. So she's setting it up right now. This is the one thing I love about doing these podcasts, man. Like almost every show we set a matchup. That's super dope. Matt respect fighters who are ready to bang, but care about people's long-term health. Yeah, she was the last person on the show. She's a boxer from California, amateur boxer from California. So let's fast forward just a little bit to you coming out here and fighting. So you have been out here twice, I believe, to the West Coast. Once to fight Rain. And what do you need to talk to somebody real quick?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Once to fight Rain and once to fight Wild Goose. Now, I was your corner man for Rain. Walk us through you deciding to come out here. What made you go, hey, I'm going to come out to the West Coast and fight some dudes?
I want to expand. I didn't want to just fight in Virginia. I want to expand it. Because I kept hearing it was a different type of fighters on the West Side, so I had to make my way over there.
Yeah. Sunshine, I don't know if he's been to every branch. I don't think he's been to Scrapyard. Have you fought for the Dirty South in Texas yet?
No, I think they're fighting this upcoming weekend.
They are. Yeah. They have fights.
And I think I talked to him. I might fly out there for that.
That'd be dope. What do you do for work, by the way? I forgot to ask that.
I work on the highway. The one that shuts down the highways and the roads with the cones.
Oh, okay. So you
just causing traffic, yeah.
Yeah, you that dude, huh? That everybody always pissed at for causing traffic?
Yeah.
I'm good. I love it. Yeah, February 26th, she said they're gonna be doing those. So okay, so you just flew out here not because you wanted to fight specific fighters, but just because you're like, I want to fight in as many branches as I can.
Yeah, I want to I want to fight in Scrapyard, but that weather.
Yeah,
I'm out to hold back for that for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. Trust me, you making a smart decision right there. And they built different up there. They just built for that weather. We not built for that weather. So you fought. Let's see, Rain, and like I said, I was there for that fight, and it was a very, very good fight. You were very dominant in that fight. You had an amazing corner man, and then and then you fought Wild Goose. You flew back a few months later, and you fought Wild Goose, and that was in Ojai, California, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So, what made you fly back again? Did you enjoy your experience, or did you feel that you had something to prove?
I loved it.
Okay, so when you fight, it doesn't sound like you fighting to prove to anybody anything. You are one of those rare few that legitimately fight because you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good.
So, okay, you sure?
No, the West, like, I'm not even gonna lie. When I came back from the West Coast, I bragged about it. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah. So you told everybody, huh? I know a lot of people were talking about it when we invaded the OG yard. Yeah, no, that's dope. That's dope. So, do you have any other hobbies besides fighting? What else do you besides fighting?
Basketball and football.
Basketball and football. Okay. You come out to the West Coast. If you make this March event, man, we are definitely hooping. So, and I'm the reigning champ of basketball on the West Coast. So, just tossing that out there.
I'm not worried because I still got I got a lot to prove to on the East Coast. With guys saying they're good in basketball, drills, they swear up and down they're good in football. Nobody's holding me back in football. If you're on the line, I'm past you.
I'm definitely not a football player. I ain't got the knees for that shit anymore. So yeah, you come over here twice, and once did you come out with fair play twice or just that one time in California?
I think once.
I think it was just fair play just came out with you that one time.
Yeah, he came out when I fought Wild Goose.
Wild Goose, okay, that's what I thought. He fought Vegeta Black at the time, which I haven't seen him lately. I haven't seen him at all, but I'm hoping to soon. Vegeta Black, the guy fair play.
Oh, okay.
Out here, yeah. So after that right there, you had a few more fights. Do you just fly up to Virginia and just fight as often as you can right now?
Yeah, it depends on the weather. And I also look at the list. The sign-up list. If I feel like it's a lot of guys in my weight class, then I'm gonna fly up there most definitely.
Okay. Is it harder for you to get a fight these days with 17 fights under your belt?
I'm gonna say yes and no. Sometimes guys don't be worried until then they say, "Oh, just let you know his record is this and that," and then they're like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna get embarrassed." Or
yeah,
I don't know why, because a guy could be 19-5 or 19-2. I'm still gonna hop the ring.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, you are absolutely a force to be reckoned with in there. Like training or not, you're tough, you're accurate. But I mean, if that switch ever flips, you're gonna hurt some people for sure. You definitely gonna hurt some people. So now we're gonna fast forward to the OG invasion. I remember we talked about it a little bit about how you wanted to find somebody to fight. Really, one of the few people that we had out there that could make the trip, that could compete with you, was Duva. You didn't train because that was a special event. You didn't do anything different. You just jumped in there and did your thing.
I just jumped in there.
No. Okay.
The only time I train is literally the day of the event, and I'm at the event, and I do a little sparring before. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. And just no training. Do you do any other, like, do you go to the gym? Do you work out? Or you just go to work and get it in?
Work out, literally just go to work.
You are an absolute animal, bro. Just a fucking animal. Yeah, like I don't train, but I still go to the gym. Sometimes I even do a little bit of cardio sometimes. Yeah, nobody wants to smoke, man. She said you finally back on Facebook. Did you get Facebook back?
No, not my fault. I had a friend of mine that just joined the group just so I could look at the updates and fight events.
Okay. How did you lose your Facebook account?
Now I have two phones, and the other screen cracked, and I didn't remember my Apple ID to get my screen replaced. So my phone is still logged. My account is still logged in. It just I don't remember my Apple ID to get my phone replaced.
Okay. I thought you got like deleted off Facebook, like Facebook banned you or something like that.
Oh no.
Man, I was hunting for some drama. I was hoping
once I can figure out my Apple ID, then I'm gonna get it replaced.
Yeah. There's a beast. It looks like he shows up a little bit. Sometimes, man. Unknown too, bro. He just be in there just going off on dudes. Okay, got you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. She said you on a girl's name, a female name.
Yeah. Female friend of mine.
Okay. So what's your future look like? Streetbeefs. Like, are you trying to go somewhere else with fighting? I mean, obviously you're not training, so it doesn't sound like you're trying to go pro. Do you just want to get as
I'm actually trying to go. I'm that's the goal to go pro. But I already said this year I was gonna take it serious and start actually training.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I do
Because
like to hear that.
my goal is bare knuckles.
Yeah. Oh, just straight up bare knuckle?
Yes, I want to bare knuckle.
Do you have a promotion in mind? Like a specific one?
No, nothing specific. But just
whoever will sign, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
And is that just boxing, or do they do MMA bare knuckle as well?
I don't think they do. No, just straight boxing.
Okay. So that'd be fascinating to see you do some bare knuckle. What's the time frame goal for that professional?
Anything about it. I'm trying to get everything started this year. No, not really a time frame. Cause I'm still in shape. I'm nowhere near out of shape.
Yeah. No.
So once I get in the gym, I'll be good.
Yeah. How old are you right now?
27.
27. Yeah, you got time. You definitely got time. A lot more time than some of us, for sure. Yeah. Let's see here. We got some connections. Yeah. Okay. We'll go through a couple of these. Yeah, I did. I literally said that. I did. I told Diesel because I had an upper respiratory infection at the time. He's like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "I don't know. If I don't win in like 30 seconds, I'm gonna get my ass whooped." That's pretty much it. Yeah. So yeah, Sunshine looking for that Iraqi assassin rematch. That'd be dope. And you still wouldn't like if you get a rematch with Iraqi assassin, you've got to train for that, right? Like in my mind, you got to take that one seriously at least. I see in your face right now. You're like,
I got a lot. I got a lot. I wouldn't say a lot to prove, but it's to show the difference of me well rested and me just going out there off with no energy.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Like you can, when you watch that fight compared to the other fights, you can see there's a difference. There's absolutely a difference there. Yeah. So the goal is to go pro. The goal is to start training and taking it very seriously this year. But there's no time frame on that. Don't you think you should set a time frame on that? You should say, okay, I'm gonna really get in the gym, because I find myself, if I don't set time frames for shit, it just doesn't get done.
Yeah, that's me.
You still gonna sit here and be like,
time will just fly by.
Happen when it happens. How does your family feel about your fighting? How does your daughter feel about your fighting? I mean, she's a little young. She doesn't quite understand it.
I brought her to one fight. No, 2 fights. She loved it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you got another little fighter on your hands, huh?
Oh yeah. She loved it.
Dope. That's so cool. Yeah.
My mother, she likes it, but she don't like it.
Yeah, she likes when you win.
Yeah.
That's.
But if she's more worried about the injuries. That's what she's more focused on.
Yeah. Has she been at any of your events?
Nah.
Has she watched you fight?
Well, she comes to my boxing events. So I had 2 boxing events down here.
Oh, did you? So you fight on the amateur circuit down there?
Yeah.
Are they sanctioned fights? Okay. How many of those do you have?
2.
2? Okay. How did those go?
I won both of them.
Nice. Okay.
But it was hard because it was more of transferring from MMA gloves to boxing gloves.
It is a difference.
Yeah, I don't like size difference.
No, why not?
Because MMA gloves is more like bare knuckles, close to bare knuckles. Boxing, it's more the fact that I'm used to grabbing, so it's like you got to hold yourself from wrestling and locking up.
Okay. Yeah, because you can't really do a whole bunch of clinching in boxing.
Yeah.
You just can stand really close. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think my man, that about covers it. I'm gonna let you get to work. I appreciate having you on, bro. I really do.
All righty. Appreciate it, boss man.
Yes, sir. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
Yeah, that's unknown. That's no longer unknown. He's known now. We gonna have a couple more people on this week. And if anybody wants to be on, man, just shoot me a message. These can range, like this one was kind of short, but they can range, half hour, whatever. You guys have a good night, and thanks for tuning in.